All rise. Ladies and gentlemen of the court of the streets, I am your judge, Real Talk. You are the jury, Real Talk Mafia. And today we call into the stand, Snoopy Blue.
Don't push me. I'll see you in court.
The defendant
Snoopy Blue
is countersuing for loss of income and emotional distress.
on charges of snitching, allegedly snitching, and helping the police find out information. All of these charges are felonies in the first degree, and today we gonna find out if he's guilty or not. Court is now in session.
Son, where'd you find that?
Real talk, motherfucker.
What's going on YouTube? This your boy Real Talk. You're now tuned in to Real Talk Media. Got something different to talk about today, boy. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know now. This is gonna be one of those videos where I need y'all opinion. Okay, well, technically, I don't need it, but I would like y'all opinion on this one because I know what I think. And sometimes we have differences of opinion, and sometimes y'all might be able to shed a little bit more light on the situation or make me see things from a different point of view. With that being said, some of y'all may be familiar with Snoopy Blue, some of y'all not. But anyway, Snoopy Blue is an artist from California, a rapper from out that way, affiliated with the 97th Street East Coast Crips. And a while ago, he got shot up, him and a dude named Tanny, a T-Loke or something. Now, paperwork has surfaced where a lot of people saying homeboy snitching, a couple people saying he ain't. But that's what we here to talk about today. So I'm gonna read to y'all some of what he said. Yes, I do got a copy of the paperwork. Matter of fact, shout out J Coffee Talk. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. This might be like a collab type video for real, because he is the first person I noticed breaking this story. However, let's now snitching has a definition, but it seems like a lot of people try to take that definition and switch it up to make sure that it suits whatever they needed to suit at that particular time. However, with that being said, y'all know I've also brought up on this channel before that you could snitch on a motherfucker without necessarily being in the paperwork. Y'all heard of pointing fingers? Okay. Y'all ever heard of pointing elbows? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Say, for instance, I give you a dumb example. Me, Bobby Shmurda, and 6ix9ine riding around, and we hop out the car and go in the corner store. And we coming out the corner store, somebody gets shot. Later on that night, we riding around in my truck or something, and the police swoop us. Bloop, bloop. Get out the car. We get out the car, they get to patting us down or something, and all of a sudden you hear 6ix9ine say, "Man, I ain't shooting nobody. I ain't got on no blue hoodie." And they walk over there, see Bobby Shmurda with a blue hoodie on, pat him down, and see gunpowder residue and stuff on his hands. Did 6ix9ine just snitch? I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds to answer that, because I really want to know what y'all think. I want to know from the hood motherfuckers and the legal citizens. Did 6ix9ine just snitch? Okay, true enough, Bobby Shmurda shouldn't have still had that hoodie on. True enough, he shouldn't even have still been in the car if we just did some dirt. But at the end of the day, did you or did you not just point your elbow at that man? Okay, now let's get back to Snoopy Blue.
Even if I'm not a part of your crime, and I know you did that crime, that's snitching.
All issues pertaining to Snoopy Blue, the motherfucking low, you feel me? All of a sudden, I got shot, what was that, like maybe 3-4 years ago? Now, me and this bitch-ass nigga Spider, because he think I'm against him and I'm making moves, this paperwork show up. So, we gonna address that shit. Where the fuck in the paperwork do it say? First of all, let's define snitching. Snitching is that nigga did it. Where in that paperwork does Snoopy Blue say that nigga did it? Plain and point blank, simple. It's simple. Where did I say that nigga did it?
That's a very good question. And I know a lot of people going to echo that same sentiment. However, ladies and gentlemen of the Real Talk Mafia jury, I bring to the forefront Exhibit A. Remember when I said it's the difference in between pointing fingers and pointing elbows? Okay, now y'all know he's a Crip or Crip affiliate. He in a known gang neighborhood, a gang area. Y'all know they got cameras all around that motherfucker. So true enough, they may have the shooting on tape. But that's not what I'm even about to talk about. If you was to get shot in this known neighborhood and you give a description of the people who shot you as being, say, 6 feet, 6'2", wearing glasses, a red hoodie, and such pants. Now, you know you in a Crip neighborhood, but a nigga in a red hoodie shot you. So if the police got video surveillance of a nigga running away from the area in that type of an outfit, did you or did you not just help identify that person that's shooting you? I don't know. J Coffee Talk, let's talk about it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, just got some paperwork here. We're going to go over this. You guys tell me if this is snitching or not. I got a lot to cover here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get at it. But you guys can clearly see this paperwork here. So here we go. Pelican Bay State Prison, Unit A3. Witnesses observed 2 suspects. Suspect 1 was described by witnesses as a male black with black hair, approximately 6 foot tall, 20 years old, and wearing a red hooded sweatshirt. Suspect 2 was described by witnesses as a black male with black hair, approximately 5'11" tall, 20 years old, and wearing gray sweater and tan pants. Both the suspects fled east on 94th Street towards Central Avenue. Expended casings were found from two different handguns. A .45 caliber casings were found on the north side. Roberts, who advised he and Camper were hanging out when they observed two suspects, one wearing a red hoodie and the other beige pants and a dark colored shirt. The male with the red hoodie pulled an unknown type black handgun and pointed it at them. Roberts began to yell, "We don't bang, we don't bang." Roberts turned to run and felt a pain in his right near buttock and realized he was shot. The officers were unable to interview Camper due to his medical treatment at the time.
So it's saying they ended up assigning this case to a detective so he can specifically work on it. And they ended up going up to the hospital when dude was feeling a little bit better to interview him. And they're saying how Snoopy Blue said that one of the dudes who shot him had on that red sweatshirt and one of them niggas had on the gray shirt or something like that. Not true enough, he just got shot. They gonna come question him. So a lot of people feel like you gotta answer something. You gotta tell them something. And to a degree, yes. And to a degree, no. Because you can choose the fuck you nigga, I ain't got nothing to say approach. Or you can give him some fake information. Man, I don't know. I got shot by two white dudes and one of them had dreadlocks or some shit. Say something to throw him off, even though you know who did it and you might take care of that later on. So maybe his description was doing something to throw them off track. Yeah, we gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's get back to it.
Camper focused on the male wearing the red sweatshirt because he began to walk quickly in his direction. The suspect had his right hand in his center sweatshirt pocket, shuffling it as if he were trying to access a gun. How many gunshots do you think you heard in total from the time you first were struck to the point in time it stopped? I'd say about 12 to 14 times. When you were hit by a bullet, did you recall if there were shots fired before you were actually hit? If I'm not mistaken, I think the first bullet hit me because it kind of knocked me inside the gate. That kind of gave me momentum to run down the driveway. The two that were approaching you very fast on the sidewalk, you said that you saw red. What part of their clothing was red? Like the upper body? Were they sweaters, jackets, shirts? What kind of clothing would you say? Appeared to be sweaters. And the two individuals here in court today that are wearing the blue county jail outfits, do they look familiar to you? No. So in your opinion, as you sit there today looking at them, you don't think that they're either of one of them are the shooters in this case? I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, I don't want to speculate. We don't want you to speculate. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they aren't. You're saying you don't know. I don't know.
And this would get me right here.
Were you ever a member of the East Coast Crips? No. Ever an associate? I mean, I grew up over here, so of course I'm an associate.
No, I ain't saying you gotta go to court and get on the stand and tell them, yeah, I'm super crip, cripped out, locked out, whatever else. But at the end of the day, didn't you already say you was a self-admitted crip to the police? Didn't they already have that wrote down? So why are you saying you just an affiliate, you're not a member now? So are you lying to them, or were you lying to the police, or are you lying to the public? I don't care, let's get back to it.
On October 12th, you were in front of 935 East 94th Street. Yes. And you were there with your friend, Mr. Roberts. Is that right? Yes. And you were kneeling down, wiping down a car. Is that correct? Yes. That you were on the driver's side. Yes. You were wiping down the vehicle. Yes. And you were about 15 to 20 feet away from the men who started shooting when they first started shooting. Is that correct? I wouldn't say 15, 20. It was a little closer. Okay, so how close were you, sir? Well, like I said, maybe like 10 or 15 feet. Okay. Do you remember giving a statement to the police on October 26, 2016? The two people had red, right? Yes. And there was nothing covering those people's faces, correct? Correct. And you described the taller individual as being light-skinned. Oh, he's even getting into skin tones here. Isn't that right? I believe so. Do you want to? I believe so. I'm not sure.
So basically they was like, okay, would it help to refresh your memory if I brought you the transcripts of your statement of what you said to the police? And he said, I mean, if you got it on the paper, I believe you ain't got to show it to me. So what's up? And they was basically saying, so do you remember telling the police that the dude, that one of the dudes that shot you was a tall, light-skinned dude with a red hoodie, a sweatshirt on? He was like, I might have said this shit, I don't remember. And they was like, okay, well, here, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and show you these transcripts. Maybe that'll refresh your memory.
It's not going to refresh me or what I said. If you have it on paper, I believe you. I'm just saying. So if it says I see red, tall, a light-skinned dude, it was a tall, light-skinned dude with all red on. Does that sound about right? If you have that, yeah.
So then they ask him, on the 26th, you got shown multiple six-packs of pictures of possible suspects, right? He like, yeah. They said, how many did you see? He said like 2 or 3. They said, did you circle anybody picture? Did you circle this dude I'm standing next to picture? He said no. Okay.
Did you even recognize him in any of those photos? No. Okay. And just so the record is clear, would you describe this individual sitting right here, Mr. Poet's skin complexion as being light skinned? No. Okay. Did you, when you were at the station, did any officers ever take you to another station to actually see people be brought out and identify them? No. He says, okay, nothing further. The court. Anything further, Mr. Coletta? Mr. Coletta. No, Your Honor. The court. Thank you, sir.
Good looking out, Jay. All right, so basically we got you in the Crip hood, you claiming this hood, a nigga in red shoot you, you tell the police it was a nigga in the red hoodie with this color pants and a nigga with this color shirt and this color pants. They get surveillance footage and find 2 niggas with that outfit on and see what apartment they ran to. They said, well, we didn't necessarily see them go in that apartment. However, there's nowhere else to go once you go up them steps. And from the way that the camera is pointed, we can't see them enter, but there's nowhere else to go. That apartment is owned by another blood member. The landlord or the property owner told the police, yeah, we in the process of putting that dude out anyway. The person that lives there is a member of the Bebop Bloods or the B-Hop Bloods or the something. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't on no funny style shit for real. I mean, y'all know if I was. But now I'm high and I ain't from out that way. So the B-Bloods, he a member of the B-Bloods and we basically trying to put him out. And guess what? The same 2 niggas who fit that description that you gave him is the same 2 niggas in the courtroom with you right now. Oh, damn, I forgot if I was reading it like y'all get my point. Shit, y'all get the point. That's the same 2 niggas in the court right now. You gave them a description. It was a real description of them niggas. Not them niggas in court right now fighting this case, and now you trying to say, I don't know if it was them. I don't know if it wasn't them. You could have been on the motherfucker stand like, no, it wasn't them, and then got at them niggas in the street. Man, fuck all that, bro. What y'all think about this Real Talk Mafia Court? What do y'all think about it? Put it in the comments right now. Matter of fact, I'm about to sit here and give y'all time to write y'all comment right now. I'm about to light this motherfucker up. Yeah, we can smoke in my court, by the way. Yeah. All right. Y'all should have y'all comment down in there. Is he snitching or is he not? I ain't necessarily saying is he pointing the finger? Did the nigga point elbows? Did he give the police enough evidence to arrest somebody? Are those people on trial right now fighting that case? Okay. Does this qualify as snitching or not? Matter of fact, I know all Crip leaders or OGs don't speak for all Crips. However, certain ones have a certain type of respect that they garner from all in general, whether you on the red or the blue side. And with that being said, a lot of y'all know who Big U is. Big U, talk to these niggas.
Right. Now, if me and you go commit a crime, right, and I tell anything about that, right, then that's snitching. Right. You know what I mean? If we in affiliation, or even if I'm not a part of your crime, right, and I know you did that crime, that's snitching. Right.
I never said that nigga shot me. So, you bitch ass nigga Spider, if this the best you got, come with it, nigga, because when I start airing shit, nigga, I'ma be airing for days, nigga. This the best you got? Come on, cuz, break the paperwork down. Where did I say that nigga shot me?
Dry snitching is out there. Snitches are upgrading their mental mind state. Always remember that.
Drop a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. I'm on Twitter at Real Talk Blogs, but I don't be on that bitch. I'm on Instagram at Real Talk Blogger. Yo, this shit crazy. I'm out.